We are currently in Akwa Ibom, in one of the villages in Akwa Ibom, and I just want to take a walk to show you guys how this place looks like, basically. So right now, today is the day that they actually cut palm tree, or cut palm fruit, sorry. So that is what you're seeing is going on right now. They cut palm, and after that, they just do some clearing. So they're clearing the area to prepare it for farming as well. So that's what they're doing there, right there. Okay, okay, and you can see people moving around. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. So let's take a walk and see how the village looks like. So this is just me walking around the village just to show you what it's like. And like I always said, one of the things I really like about coming to the villages is the tranquility you get, the calmness, the trees all around that you get that makes the whole place tranquil and calm. Okay, so that is something I really enjoy about coming to the village. And as you can see right now, if I flip my camera, you can see the whole place is full with lots of banga trees. Okay, we'll call it banga, but palm tree, basically. It's full of palm tree. You can see palm tree. Palm trees surround people's houses around here. That's how it's like. Lots of palm tree. Okay. So this is the one thing with Akwa Ibom is that they have lots and lots of palm tree. You know, they are also like one of the highest palm oil producing states in Nigeria. So you find lots of palm tree in their villages. And they have lots of common boundary with the Igbos. And so sometimes also you have a lot of clash that goes on between them and Igbos. So because of this palm tree thing, land boundary, land grabbing, and all of that. Okay. So as you can see, women riding bike. Messy. So one thing that is also you find very common here is women ride a lot of bikes here. So bike, ladies, motorbike, and bicycle. You see ladies riding a lot of that around here. That's one thing you'll find very common sight here. So it's really interesting because they use that for almost everything they do here. They use that for almost everything they do here. Okay, so more work. It's afternoon. If I did this work in the morning, you would have seen a different view because in the morning they have these morning markets. They have their morning markets and all of that in the morning. But right now it's afternoon. Okay. So what do you guys think? I'm seeing some talk. Let me see. I'm waiting. Okay. Who has something you want to say? You can say something. Okay. Thank you for coming live. Please hit the like button and drop a question if you have. I'll do my best to answer them. Patiently following Padro. Padro Ro, say, hey, bro. Mark, say, patiently following. Awaiting the second version of agro book. Yes. Yes, the second version of the agro book is coming. And also we have another book that is coming entirely, which has to do with my exploration around Nigeria. So I'll be writing a book in that regards. Pictorial books that show you places that are not so commonly seen or known. And also some of the pictures I'll publish are some of the pictures that are also not on YouTube. But they'll be on the picture. They'll be on the book. So for instance, this is the farm. Somebody is doing farming right now. And you can see how the palm trees, how tall the palm trees are. Okay. And they're trying to do farming right now. So you can see. Okay. So that's how beautiful this whole place looks like. And beside the palm trees, you also have coconut trees, lots of coconut trees around here. If you move to the end, the other extreme, that's lots of coconut tree that they have here. Okay. Somebody say, Pedro, you are in Akwa Ibom, my state. Yes, Pedro, I'm in Akwa Ibom, your state. Hello, Oga. You speak the greeting too. Do you know any other Efik words? I will not reveal my secret to you. Do you know if I speak the language more than you, my secret will not be revealed. Okay. They speak Ibibi and Akwa Ibom. They speak Efik in Cross River. Okay. Also, last live you mentioned a movie documentary. How is it going with that? Hey, David. Hello from UK. Yes. Okay. So, to be honest, I've been quite very busy this season. I have not really had time to travel or shoot videos. So right now, I am actually in Akwa Ibom because Mesere. How do you greet in the afternoon? Tiero. Even in the morning is Mesere. In the afternoon is Tiero. Thank you. Which fish be this? Ekpai. How much is this one? 500. Oh, really? Okay. It's called Ekpai. I think it's Andren Gary. Oh, really? It is sweet for Gariko? Okay. I they come. My waka come back first. But that side they save. I just go in the fight between Igbo and Akwa Ibom. No be this side. Okay. Abama side. If far from here, ba? Okay. Soggy them. How to be soggy themselves? Soggy them are waiting. I want to learn the language now. They laugh. Hi, this man still like money. Oh, me too. I like money. Okay. Because I will give me a quiet wife be that quick. So I go learn and fast. Thank you. I decided to do a little bit of a chat with those ladies. All right. I hope you guys are seeing my village movement, how it looks like. Okay, so I've been quite busy this season. I've not really had time to travel or put things together, but that documentary film is something that we'll be working on, that will be coming up, of course, before the year runs out. But the books will come out first before that. Okay, somebody say, hello, David. That fish looks tasty. Yeah, the fish looks really tasty. They sometimes use it to drink Gary. So, used to drink Gary. So, did not know it was afternoon. No, means stay strong. Yes, it's afternoon. What you said means stay strong. Oh, yeah, soggy them means stay strong. I know. Okay. So, yeah. So, you can see lots of the trees here. They're still here. Somebody's abandoned building. When you go to the villages like this, you see a lot of this abandoned building everywhere. That's one funny thing. Okay. So this life is impromptu. It's not like something I planned. So please, if you are here, hit the like button so that hopefully YouTube will be able to push it so that more people can see it. so push it. Yeah. So the feel of the village is what I enjoy. So I will see as I move If I meet people, I'll try to have conversation with them so that you guys can see how the village life looks like basically. So, like I was explaining, today is the palm tree day. Even though most of these palm trees are owned by individuals, but in the villages like this, you are not allowed to just go and start cutting palm tree any other day. They have days that they do that. So like in this community, for instance, it is done today. So any other day, even if your palm tree is ripe and ready, you can't cut it until the day that is designated to be cut. So that's the thing with village life. Everything is done in a communal, organized way. So you can't just do your own thing by yourself. So, and I like this road. See how beautiful this place is. Look at how beautiful this place is. This camera doesn't even do justice to these places. But this is what I really miss when I travel, when I go back to the city. Okay. Okay, someone said my mom is from Akwa Ibom, but my dad is from Calabar. Oh, it's the same thing. David, did you ever find your drone that you lost in the bush? That was a long time ago. Long time ago. These days, I can't even remember really flying drone that much these days. Yeah, but my drone that I lost was lost, gone. I didn't find it. It was gone. So this place looked really beautiful. This is one thing I really missed and I really like about village, the environment. The environment. The environment is beautiful. You can see how everywhere is always surrounded by tree. Whether it's their building, their houses, their farmlands, or even their churches. You can see it's always surrounded by tree. And you know, it's everything is nature, natural, beautiful. Okay? Look at this church, for instance, now. This is St. Mary Catholic Church. You can see how it's surrounded by tree. But if this church was in the city, all you see is concrete block everywhere. Okay? All you see is concrete block everywhere. But you can see this beautiful church surrounded by palm trees and all of that. So this is what I really like about the village. And this is also why I have issues with I have issues. Let me go and sit down there. This is also why. So this is let's see the name. St. Mary Catholic Church. Let's see the name. So this is where I am now. St. Mary Catholic Church, Utuekot, Enyang 2, Ikwen Parish, Ikotekpene Catholic Diocese, Obotakara. Okay. And this is a beautiful church. So this is the problem I have with people who build real estates in the city. But of course I understand because in the city there are really no lands. So there's an effort to maximize all the lands that people have. So therefore, because of that, they just build and don't make provision to plant trees and all of that. And you see houses staying very close to each other, no proper ventilation, nothing. Man, I'm really sweating because of this trekking, because I'm trekking around. So this is the problem I have with, city life and real estate and infrastructure built in the city. Unlike in the villages, or even in the 60s and 70s, most of the places that we are planned, the planning always goes with the environment, vegetation in mind. People will plan roads or plan estates or whatever. They try to make sure that there are lots and lots of tree put in place in those houses. Because people can enjoy fresh air. All right. We may not have it as we have it in the villages that you have so much tree, but at least it should be good enough. But this is something that is lacking in the city. When you go to the city these days, with kind of greed that is going on. Yeah, well done, sir. with the kind of greed that is going on, people just build all kinds of things without consideration of the environment. And I really find that very tiring and, you know, very, very tiring, to be honest. Even, for instance, the school that my kids go to, even though it's a private school and it's a good school, but it's just in someone's house that they converted to a school. And for me, because I live in the city, I have no choice. But I really don't like it. Unlike the school that I went to, the school that I went to is an open field school. They have lots of tree. You can play around. You can do all kinds of things you want to do and have fun. Because the learning is not just learning in the classroom. The environment, everything is all about the whole learning as well. So, okay. Are you in the Ikote Oga? If you are there, that is my village. Oh. No, I'm in Ntonda area. I right now have trek out of Ntonda to, it's what they call this village, is Ikwem or something. That is where I am right now. Okay. Okay, but I think it still be closer to your area. It's be closer to your area. So we'll take a little bit more walk so that you guys can see how what we're doing. But so far so good. What do you guys think about this environment? So this is what we miss when we don't come to the village. This is what we miss. Yeah, some of the cities for hustling. David, it's strange Nigerian school don't have field and tree like in the UK. Yeah. So Nigerian public schools do have trees. Nigerian public school, because those ones were established long time ago, so they do have lots of trees and field to play, and those are the ones that I also went to in my days. Okay, but in this time right now, as we speak, many kids go to private schools and no longer those public schools uh, because of the neglect in the public education. A lot of the teachers are not well paid, so you don't get the best of education there. All right. So because of that, many of the kids now, let's say 60% or 70% of kids who live in the city goes to private school. And so they don't get the chance to experience big field, experience big trees, experience a lot of these things I'm talking about, because they're only being confined in a room where they just learn everything is AC, computer, everything is just artificial. It's just like as we came to the village, because I came to this village right now with my family. When I came into Ikotekpene, for instance, I lodged in what do they call it, 4 Point by Sheraton. So that is where I lodged, 4 Point by Sheraton. Everything is tush there, looks really nice, but at the end of the day, it's still artificial. But when we moved out of there and we now came to the village, and then we lodged in the village, even though the village is not touched, even though the village is not, it doesn't have the water, the artificial waterfall, the aces and everything, but you can enjoy the trees all around the hotel. You can enjoy the fresh air. You can enjoy the calmness. So this is the difference. So for those of you probably who grew up in the city and you don't have the chance to experience the village, you may not really understand. But if you grew up in the village and or you grew up between village and city, you really see the difference and you really understand why I'm talking about the importance of those who build infrastructure, whether it is public or private, to try to consider putting lots of tree, putting lots of all of those things, vegetation into what they do, so that the environment can be more conducive, more enjoyable than what we currently have right now, especially in Lagos. It's just terrible. Abuja also is beginning to behave that way. Most of the infrastructure built in Abuja, they just build these houses and then they will just put one flower pot, put flower pot around. I don't understand. So, I wish I have enough money to go into real estate. My own real estate will be totally different. I'm telling you, it's better that I build 3 house and charge enough money because of the environment than I build 20 house. That is how I look at it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take a walk more now. Okay. So someone cities for hustling. David the stranger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I read that. Can you tour the church? I am not sure this. I'm not sure it's open. It's locked. But let me. I will check this one and see if it's open. Then I'll try to tour the church so you guys can see how the church looks like. Maybe show us inside. Yeah, I'll try to do that now. David, how do you do? How do you do sport day? Okay, let me see that. How do you do sport day if they don't have field and trees? Well, what they do, they still do sports day, but like I said, it's not a field, so it's just a small open area. At least speaking from experience of my own kids, because I have two kids in school right now. So they have a small area, and then they just sometimes put this artificial grass. You know, artificial grass carpet. That's what they put, and they use that. But when they want to do maybe a bigger event, sometimes they now go to an event center and then use that. But it is still not like a field and a proper environment like where we all grew up. So they don't really have that. My dad was in high school, was a high school teacher in Calabar before he died in 2016. They never paid him on time, 6 months without pay. Exactly. Black girl problems. That's exactly what I'm saying. This is one of the reasons why our education system has really, really fallen, and a lot of people don't have the fit to send their kids to public schools. Okay, so let me try to store the church, and I hope somebody's there because I'm not supposed. I don't want to trespass into people's property without permission. Even in the village, they don't think like we do. In the village, people can just trespass, but I don't want to be doing that. Okay, so this is how beautiful the church is. I'm not sure anyone is around. Okay. I'm not sure anyone is around. They all stepped out. But let's see how the back looks like, basically. I think this is the toilet. Okay. The church is locked. The church is locked. No one is there. But let me walk on the steps and then try to film from the window so you can see how it looks like. So normally this is how village church looks like. And again, for me, also when I come to village church, I feel more of the glory of God. Than city church. So you can see that is right there where the priests will minister to the people, and that is pulpit, and that is the band. This is the choir set. So you have the drums and all of those stuff here. And then over there, you can see the chair and the windows. And you can see these tall fans. What the tall fan, how it really looks like. You can see how the tall fans and the light looks like. So, what do you think? So, I like this reading. Okay. So you see how the church looks like. It looks really beautiful. And again, comparing it to like when I go, looks like a nice church. It's a very nice church. It's a Catholic church. But most of the churches are always built this way with this kind of burglary and this kind of old bench. But the other day I posted on my Facebook page, for me when I come to these various times, but I feel more of God's presence than when I go to city churches. And city churches, permit me to say, sometimes there's a lot of fakeness that goes on with a lot of sound and everything. Yeah, people still don't even feel God's presence as they should. Unlike in city church, unlike in village church, people just come and, of course, they have their own problem. Nowhere is perfect. But for me, I'm just saying for me, when I come to village church, I feel more at home. I feel more of God's presence. I feel more calm when I sit on that old rugged bench. That old rugged bench, I feel more happy than sitting in an air-conditioned church. But of course, it doesn't mean air-conditioned church doesn't have the grace and the power of God. I'm just saying, I enjoy more of this village churches again because of the environment. As you can see, just look at how beautiful. You see? You see? You see how it is? Okay. Nigeria build houses in the city with no rear garden, no grass, just big houses. It's very weird. Yeah, that's what happens. Looks like a very nice church. Yes, nice. Thanks, David. You are the man. Yahweh blesses you. I pray your real estate dream comes true. Yes, sir. Amen. Yes, city has mega churches. Mega churches. That is boring. I'm telling you. If I am a general overseer, I will, no matter the churches I build in the city, I will build a very big one in the village where I can always come for retreat. I can always come for retreat. Okay. So I'm going to try to take a walk back this direction and see. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying this, my impromptu live section. And if you are, please hit the like button. I have a very small percentage of people who have liked this video so far. Like it so that probably YouTube will be able to push it. I know this was uninformed, but I haven't been in the village for a while now because I came for an event. I just felt, oh, why not just go live and show people how this place looks like. And it's a very, very lovely place. I should come take some good pictures here tomorrow. Some very good pictures here tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so drop your comment. Let me hear your thoughts. If you have something you want us to discuss, let's talk about it. Okay. I always thought the same. Build less houses, have more green areas, increase tranquility. Totally agree with you, Pedro. Totally agree with you. Like I said, I prefer to build less, have more green areas, and then you can probably charge more. So that money you would have charged for, you would have charged in the extra building. Just include that charges in those other ones. So people who live there will have a more quality life, because this is why I always argue that people who live in the village live much longer than those who live in the city. Because city has a lot of pollution, the hustle and bustle, despite all the artificial things that we try to bring in, the conditioned air and all of that, people still don't live as long as those who live in the village. Why people who live in the village die maybe even young is because of two things for me. One is ancient beliefs. Okay, this is why people in the village die younger or may die younger. Okay, but a lot of them live very old. But one of the two reasons I see is ancient belief. Ancient belief in the sense that when something happens to people in the village, there is always a misconception or an idea that it's coming from someone. Someone is the one responsible. So they don't go to the hospital to check quickly. I'm going to pause my thoughts and try to interact with some guys. Good afternoon, sirs. Abeg, I feel film this thing. Is it okay? I'm just trying to show some of my friends how beautiful your village looks like.
Okay.
Well done. Yes. So today na Banga Day. Now today they do palm fruit, ba?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes,
I see. So what they call this one? Is they different, Abi?
Different agric and ordinary.
Which one be agric here?
You know they're inside here.
Different agric.
Agric no dey. All these are natural.
Yes.
Okay, these are natural. Okay, this is nice. Okay, guys, have you seen this one before? So these are natural palm fruits. It's very nice. Okay, but I get agric for this village too.
Why? What is on agric?
Way tall like this.
No,
Agric they're tall like. Okay, the short ones might be agric.
Yes.
Okay, this tall one might be the natural. I Okay. Well done. No? But which day I go begin process this thing to make the oil? Now see today.
No,
Eh?
no.
Now which day I go do?
Next Monday.
Okay, next week. If I want to see where they do them, is they around here? Okay. Well done. No? Thank you very much. Okay. So you see, so this is the natural one. So again, let me pause my thought I was saying earlier about people living longer or shorter in the village, and just talk about this palm tree for a while. So this palm tree, these long ones are the natural ones. This is how they looks like, and I don't think they are being phased out right now, especially in other places. People who are not doing this in a very huge commercial quantities are phasing this out because this is a lot more stressful because you have to climb because of how tall it is. Look at how tall this thing is. So you have to always climb. So they are trying to phase this. Mommy, Messerio. So I told you people that bicycle and women are 5 and 6 in this village. So they're phasing this out. All right. Okay, so back to my thoughts that I was saying earlier on. I say I believe because of the vegetation and the environment, people in the village live much longer than those of us in the city. And I said the reason why people in the village die, maybe may die young, is for two main reasons. One, like I said, is because of belief system, ancient belief system. When someone in the village gets sick, there is, instead of rushing to the hospital, trying to find solution, there's always a belief that the person is being attacked or is being poisoned by his enemies or something. So the first response is always would be to always try to seek spiritual means or native means to solving the problem instead of checking medical or checking both. But again, checking both always complicate the matter. Thank you. So checking both always complicate the matter because you cannot take native medicine and then also take the English one. Once you do that, it always leads to death. And I'm telling you from experience of loved ones. So I know what I'm talking. I'm not talking theory. So, but this is a problem. So this is one of the reasons. But if someone was sick and the belief system is not that someone tried to kill you or poison you, and a medical attention is pursued. No. A medical attention is pursued. The person is taken to a proper medical facility to taken care of. The people will probably survive. But because before they will even do that, they do that at a late period. And people usually don't go for checkups in the villages. Okay, we just walk in faith. Okay, so somebody may be having heart issue for a very long time. They will not go for checkup. They will not check it up. By the time they will realize it, it would have been very too late. So this is the reason. Okay, and then the second reason, I believe people in the village again may not live or don't live that long for those who die, is because of course, this belief system, but of course, also because of poverty. All right. So again, it's all linked together, both poverty and lifestyle, because doing medical checkups is a luxury. Okay, it is something you do if you have money. You don't do that if you don't have money. Okay. So those of us who live in the city, good afternoon. Those of us who live in the city will have that luxury to say, we want to go do medical checkup, check what's happening. But if you live in the village, you don't have that luxury. You just go to farm every day, do what you need to do, and you come back. So even when you're having your body is constantly warning you of signs of a danger, you don't go check it out at all. Okay, look at these beautiful coconut trees. This is lovely. I have to take some of this coconut tree and go and plant it in my compound. I really like this one. Yes. Some of this coconut tree, I think I need to take them, go and plant them in my compound. So this is the thing. Poverty and belief system. But despite these two things I have mentioned, yet you still find lots of people in the village live to a very old age. and die, at a very old age. Okay, so especially also if they have children that are well to do, who are able to take care of them, at least when they have come of age, they die at a much older age. The thing of village things, a village people poisoning, or somebody throwing you spiritual arrow, all of those things, I cannot tell it does not exist. It does exist, but not the way it is being painted or it is being said. Okay, that is not how it is. It is not that simple. It's not everybody that really is that powerful. People always talk about this winches. People are not that powerful like that as people think it. You know what it takes, what it is like to kill another human being. It takes a lot. For you to get to that level, you have a spiritual power to be able to kill someone else. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. And that is if that other person also is willing to die. Because God did not give anybody's life into another person's hand. So if you know what to do, no one can actually take your life. But that's another day story. Anyway, again, back to my point basically is that the way it is being painted, village people, it's not how it is. I know a lot of people who don't go home. In fact, I have this guy, we finished university together. He's from Kogi State. He has never gone home since he was a little boy, and he's almost closing to 40 years, as I know. He has never gone home, so he doesn't know he's home. And what is the reason? Because his parents are afraid they never went home, and so the boy never went home. And when you talk about village, the way he attacks village people, and he has never gone home to experience home. So he has only built this mindset that everybody in the village is wicked, and they're after you or they want to kill you. Again, like I said, I'm not naive. There are a lot of wicked people who do not care about your success or who do not like about your own progress, who may want to do something fetish. But again, that will only work if you yourself, you do not do what you need to do. Darkness is powerful in the absence of. If you do your part, no matter what someone else is doing, it will not stand. Yes. Leave the road. See, I can see me. You can see vehicle. Yeah. Okay. How are you? You're fine? I come and say hello. So let my son say hello to you guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hello what? What is hello? Say hello everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So what's your name?
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer. Where are you?
Village.
You're in the village. Are you enjoying the village?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Well done. I can play. So that is my son. So he came to the village to enjoy village with me. Oh, the guy. Good afternoon, my brother. The guy is so happy. He's jumping everywhere. He's jumping everywhere. So I'm going to post a video of him this morning. So I took him early this morning to go and climb the tree, and he fell from the tree. So I was just laughing at him. I said, climb the tree, climb. He was climbing. And then I told him, don't worry, if you fall, I'll catch you. Then he now fell. And I said, Daddy did not catch me. I said, am I supposed to catch you? It's part of the lesson. It's part of the lesson of life. I'll probably upload that video. So it's very cute, actually. So again, that is another story for another day. For those of us who are always in the city and all of that, it is very important that we try to take our kids home and take them to the villages and all of that. I'm not from Akwa Ibom, by the way. So this is not my village. This is my wife's village. Anyway, but we came for my mother's-in-law's burial, who was buried 2 days ago. So that's how we came. And so the whole family has to come. So it was a grieving moment, but also an opportunity for the kids to experience the village and see what it's like. Okay, so let me read your comment. Ben is a wonderful, strong name. Okay. Reablo, just a bit of incense madness. Okay. Ha. You did him wrong, go. Supposed to catch him. first of all is the first lesson. Don't trust anybody that much, including your parents. So take responsibility for your own self, including your parents. Don't expect them to do everything for you. So you take your responsibility. I'm gonna upload that video. It's very funny. It's a very funny video. Just I'm doing this live with my phone. If it was in my laptop, I think I could have shown that video. I'm not sure I can do that with my phone. So it was a very funny video, but it's part of the thing. It was fun anyway. So Ebenezer is someone that is, I think, has my kind of outdoor character. He likes to explore things. So today his uncles have been teaching him how to ride bicycle. So I said, no, go and learn, go and learn. He was teaching how to ride bicycle. Unlike my daughter is more reserved, doesn't have time for those kind of things. She would rather do other things, maybe read a book or dance than do outdoor things. So it's really fun. It's really fun. So if you have kids, please try to take them home. If you can't take them home because of your schedule, try to take them home if there are occasions, maybe family members celebrating or there are some things. I think it's really, really good for the kids. So for me, that's one thing that really helped me. I grew up in the city, actually, not like I grew up in the village, but my parents always took us home every December. It was compulsory that every December everyone goes home. So that also brought me closer to the village, and that really made me to have the passion I have about nature, traveling. That is why I'm able to travel to remote areas around Nigeria without, any feeling of worry, fear, or tiredness or danger or anything. Okay, because I already have that as part of my upbringing. Yep. But someone who grew up in the city may not be able to do those things. Okay. So you can see lots of coconut trees here. Lots of coconut trees here. So that's the beautiful thing here. So food is never a problem in the village. You always have something to eat. so these are mango. This mango, we used to call it kerosene. We call it kerosene mango growing up. That is what we call it because it's very, very tiny. So we call them kerosene mango, as you can see. And this is pear. This is pear tree. Pear is about coming out right now. Okay, I think maybe in the next 1 month will be the season of pear. So if you look very well, I'm sure you can see the fruits there. You can see the fruit of the pear there, right there. You look very well. Okay. Okay. And lots of plantain and women with bike. So, Akwa Ibom women and bike are 5 and 6. Okay, so I will talk about, just drop your questions. If you have questions, I'll transfer them. And we'll be ending this live soon. A lot of lovely places and lovely things. Look at this flower. This flower is so lovely. Beautiful flower. Wow. This is so beautiful. Madam, which drink you get with cool?
No light.
No light? Oh, wow. Nothing cool at all. Give me granite now. Where that granite I chopped yesterday? Come give me one. How much be the granite? 100 Naira. Okay. Oh. So now I don't sweat now. I don't go see something chop. Drink. Okay, so let's buy granuts. 100 Naira. Thank you very much. What's this one? Spaghetti in a time for leather. How much are they selling? When I come out from the park, on time for leather. Oh, village pattern. No. So you go there cheaper. How much be this one now? 100 Naira. So everybody feel your founder. If you there for park, you no go fit afford them, abi. Okay, that's not bad. Well done. This one a market when I get today. They sell fish for there. I guess they get one market today down there. Now today at the market there. Then they sell fish for there. If I go there, I feel buy fish. When the market they finish, they don't go. Ah, which
morning 10.
which other time be market now?
It could be Tuesday.
Okay, this coming Tuesday. So if I go, I feel buy plenty fish like this. How much be this one now?
Some places they give them 35 110 naira. I don't know you.
Eh? You don't know me? How? You don't know me as in how? You want to know me or you don't know me? Which one?
I won't know you.
You want to know me? How much you go pay? So you can't know me. You go pay me now. If you want to know me, you go pay me. Now. As I be your customer, though, let's go buy something. You go pay me, so I go tell you where I be. Ubong wife. Now my mama be that. And my in-law. Yeah. Well done. You don't come our burial, why?
I don't come.
You didn't come?
I don't come.
Eh.
I don't see you.
You don't see me. Well done. Thank you. Okay. All right. So let me see the questions you guys have dropped. Let me see how many I can answer. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see your question. Someone said you did it wrong. We were supposed to catch him. Okay. God bless you, sir. Ebenezer, I would love to visit Nigerian village one day. Yeah, Miss Woman of God, you should. You've been to Ghana, so come to Nigeria. Nigerian village are wonderful. Are you still in contact with Emeka Nelson? Okay. Are you married? You married Akwa Ibom? Did not know. I married a wonderful Igbo woman. Oh, beautiful. Good. Yes. I married from Akwa Ibom, actually. Yes. Okay. Please, can you reply me, sir? Are you still in contact with Mr. Emeka Nelson, the water generator? I'm not in contact with him, but I do have his contact. Yeah, I do have his contact, but I have not been in contact with him for a while. So if you want to reach out to him, I don't know how, from him is that I did not see someone that is aggressively looking to take that water generator to the market. That is what I saw. I did not see an entrepreneur, someone who wants to produce that product and take it to the market and commercialize it and make a profit. I saw someone who was mostly just satisfied with just doing something and to show that he has done something, but not really taking it commercial. Or someone who's kind of have cold feet or afraid of failure. So this is what I saw. These are not things he said, but this is, as someone who can read people, this is what I saw. I saw someone, so that's why in the video he kept saying he needs to research more, he needs to study more, so I saw someone who is kind of fearful and doesn't want, is afraid of failing or something. He's not too confident with what he has done to take it commercial. So this is also why I advise him to look for maybe a big company that can absorb him, or someone that can take a risk and push him to be able to commercialize that. But for him alone, I don't see the possibility of him bringing that product to the market even in the next 5 or 10 years. So that is it. A couple of people have reached out to me, said they want to reach out to him. I reached out to them, linked them together, but I have not heard anything, neither from him nor from the people. Okay, but this is what happens most times. You link people up and then they don't get back to you. They just do their deal and then nobody tells you anything. But when something goes wrong, then they'll fall back to you and say, the man you linked me with, something happened. But when they make profit, they don't talk about it. But when there's a loss coming, then they remember that you are the one that linked them up. But anyway, that is all I know. I can give you an update about the generator. That is it. So if you are looking to buy, well, you may want to look somewhere else because it's not coming to the market yet. This is a beautiful pineapple, as you can see. Okay, it's not coming to the market yet, but you are looking to work with him to bring it to the market. And if he's willing to work with you, why not? That can happen. But like I said, I did not see someone that is very aggressive or aggressively looking to bring that product to the market. Because if he was, I'm telling you, that market would have come to, that product would have come to the market in even last year. Because I keep telling him, what are the timelines? What do you want to do? Okay? So if you had a timeline and he said, okay, my timeline is to bring this product to the market in the next 6 months, and I need sponsors that can help me to bring it to the market in the next 6 months. People would have come in, supported him, and taken it to the market. But that is not what I see. So you just want to research some more, maybe do more finding. Anyway, there's a lot. Sometimes people don't say everything to you. So maybe there are other things as well in between that we don't know. I want to show you people this. I don't know how many of you know this grass. I don't know what the English name are. I will have to probably take a Google picture to know, but we call it touch and die. Once you touch it, it folds up. You can see. Once you touch it like this, it folds up. We used to call it touch and die. It's open now, but once you touch it, it automatically folds up. These are, well done. These are some of the flowers we used to see when we were growing up. There's a particular leaf also when I was growing up that if that leaf touches you, you will scratch from today to tomorrow. I'm not sure if I see that leaf I can recognize it, but it used to be in my village, a particular area that I can remember very well. All right. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for this live, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll try to take the remaining questions now, and then I'll end this live section after I take those questions. Okay, let me see. Let me take a look at the questions you have before I end the live stream. Okay. Are you still in contact? I've answered that. Married Igbo man answered that. Please, can you please reply me? I've answered you already. Can you talk about this? Talk that matters. I think I've already answered you. How is internet good in this town to stream? Okay. So it will surprise you to know that many villages in Nigeria has very good internet. In fact, if you go to Gombe State have some of the best internet in Nigeria. And this is based on my experience of someone who travel around. Gombe State has some of the best internet. Their villages, you have strong 4G network. Strong 4G network. So that is surprising, but it is true. So also in this place, this network here is also very, very strong. Okay. My favorite YouTuber, thank you. Did you think he is scared? I saw the same thing too. Well, that's what I already answered. So I don't really know. There's a lot that meets to the eye, but I don't see someone that's aggressive looking to bring that product to the market. Yeah, to answer. Thanks for sharing this video. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lawrence Gist TV. He's afraid of government. Maybe, I don't know. Edit family, hi. Okay. What are you selling today? Edit K, what are you selling today? I'm not selling anything. I'm just doing life. You want to buy something? Okay. Don't play in the main road. I told you. Play at the backyard. I thought you did be in contact with him so you can talk sense to him. I'm in contact with him. He said he is building it. The problem is that he is not aggressive and difficult to work with. Yeah, that's what I said. With my interview with him already, I saw that he is not someone that either believe in what he has done or aggressively looking to bring it to the market. He's more like someone just like a project you do in a science show and then it works and that's the end, but not commercializing. So I don't know what is challenge, yeah, and but that's who I saw. But if I saw someone that is really aggressive, who wanted to take it to the market, I will be the first. I will be the one at the forefront sourcing for, sponsors for him. But I didn't see that, so I just decided to go my own way. Okay, so which other question do I have here? Do you know where to get agricultural equipment? For example, rice processing, like the video you showed. Yes, there are a lot of agri equipment you can get both in Jos and in Aba. We are putting a video together, so please watch out for that. David, you are going to be doing more drone videos. Well, it depends. David, can you review your drone equipment? I will not be doing review on drone equipment, but drone videos, I'm not too sure. But if I have a series of videos I will talk about different cities in Nigeria. If I'm doing that, of course, I'll push out drone videos. But drone review, nah. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for coming this live, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have enjoyed it myself. And okay, you hit the like button. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to enjoy my wonderful, calm environment, and I might just go live again. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.